We are talking about the Friends reunion because it is almost here. And I mean, could we be any more excited? Actually, there's plenty to look forward to and to get excited about because ET chatted with the cast ahead of the very highly anticipated reunion on HBO Max Thursday, May 27th. And look at this side by side. 1994, when we first met this cast, well over 25 years ago. Seeing them together now, I mean, is so insane. It definitely won't be a moo point, as Joey Tribbiani would say, but as ET's Nichelle Turner found out, it's not just the fans who are excited or emotional about the reunion.
How excited are you, or how amazing was it actually to be back? I know you guys are friends anyway, to be back in this set, on the set with you all together, kind of in this zone again.
The first question, like, how do you feel? I was like, and then started crying. And then I walked on the set and I had no idea that seeing everything look exactly the same and these incredible friends that even though I see these two a lot, it was just the most emotional thing.
Yesterday, it was just a real
And once
problem.
her gates opened, then it was just.
I couldn't shut it off. You couldn't even, I did plug it, no, nothing.
Right.
We've had a wonderful couple of days. It's been very nostalgic and really just heartwarming couple of days. Being on the set and seeing the old set, and seeing the crew and seeing the old guys, and it's a very loving group.
Denny, I know you are ready for this. You are a diehard Friends fan.
I am.
What are
My
you the
favorite show
most
of all
excited
time.
to see? Really? So,
Well-
what are you the most excited to see for this reunion?
Well, it's crazy because I mean, to see all six stars on our screens again, we got to enjoy them for 10 years, 10 seasons, but they always, as much as they stayed in contact, they have been very, they've been very sure about not doing a reboot, not doing any, fan conventions or anything. So seeing them together for the first time in 25 years is what I'm most looking forward to. And I'm like, bring on the laughs, bring on the crying, and I just bring on the memories because for so many of us, like myself, I grew up watching the show, and it's that show that I can just put on in the background no matter what, but I can also quote like the back of my hand. So just to kind of reminisce and see them kind of have a fanboy and fangirl moment just like the rest of us, I think I'm most excited to see. But more than anything, also, there's all these guest stars and these famous fans that are also going to be on the reunion, including Reese Witherspoon and Tom Selleck, who, of course, were guest stars on the original show. But then, like I mentioned, we're also going to get celeb super fans like Cindy Crawford and David Beckham. I mean, there is a laundry list of people who are going to make an appearance here, and a lot of it is because they love the show just as much as we do. And in fact, Lisa Kudrow told ET that it was really thrilling and also a little intimidating to have all these major celebs part of the reunion because they like Friends so much. So it's kind of funny when you meet other famous people and they're treating you like, oh my God, I love Phoebe,
Right.
like I love Rachel, like it's so cool. It's a moment we can all share in together.
Yeah. Well, we do know that the cast, they're going to look back on their time together on the show, but we also are going to figure out what could have been, or we're going to talk about what could have been, where these characters of Friends might be today, 17 years after the final episode aired. Nichelle Turner asked the cast just that. Let's take a look.
Where would Phoebe be 2021? Or can you even wrap your brain around like where she and everybody else would be today?
I think it makes for great storytelling, but because I think they're all, just really happy, and then they get together once in a while. I don't think they live super close together.
I think that I would be like
Chef,
the
own a
competitive.
restaurant.
You think?
Own
I
a
was thinking
restaurant.
maybe like a competitive mom at a school, like a mom that was always trying to,
kids.
organize the bake sale or something.
Yeah.
And
Joey Tribbiani in 2021 would probably be.
Oh, he'd
Yeah.
be
He'd have
brain
10
dead.
kids. Well, he probably wouldn't be acting, right? I mean,
He'd still be trying. Why not?
yeah, maybe you'd be
What do you say?
running a garage or something.
Well, Chandler would be involved in the computer world somehow, but we don't know
He'd
why.
be coaching his kids' soccer game, and Ross would be running the museum, playing with the bones.
Playing with the bones.
Playing with the bones.
Just playing with the bones.
Playing with the bones.
Just be playing with the bones.
Just playing with the bones like you would, Ross. I
Right.
honestly, I think that tracks.
Yeah. Well, Rachel, Jennifer Aniston didn't say where she thought her
Right.
character would be. So, Denny, I have to ask you, where do you think Rachel would be at this
Uh,
time?
well, she definitely would still be with Ross. I think we're over the are we on a break? They're together. Okay, they're
Yeah.
raising Emma together. They're I think honestly, I feel like either Rachel would finally be able to say she's a clothing designer. I think she'd be designing her
Hmm.
own line, or I have a feeling there would be a world where like Emma becomes like a TikTok star, and so then Rachel starts supporting her daughter's dreams. She becomes like Charlie D'Amelio's mom. You know what I'm saying? Like she's like raising Emma to be the next big influencer, and Rachel gets to enjoy all the fun and the benefits.
I love how you just thought way too much about that.
I
TikTok,
know. I'm
it's
such a freak.
creative though. It's
Think
creative. I
about
love
it.
it.
I would love to
I
see
could
it.
see
But
it.
as we gear up to take a trip down memory lane for this reunion, we'll be giving you guys the latest updates on the special here on the download and on etonline.com. Plus, you could tune into ET tonight to see more from our interviews with the Friends cast, including more about their longtime bond and how they've stayed close all these years later.